Do teasy story time. So I've been thinking about my late brother that was killed yesterday, the day before yesterday. What's the day? I don't know what day it is. So I figure I'd just tell a funny story time. Like, I got 1,000 of them, but it was one that's always in my head that we always talk about because, So I think I was like 16. I want to say I was about 16. I got into it with a dude from across the street from my neighborhood. So we got into like a little argument. So the older dude set it up like, look, man, y'all gonna fight. Like, get it off y'all chest. So I'm a fighter. So I'm like, shit, I'm cool. He didn't really want to fight. Because everybody know I was beating niggas up. So he didn't really want to fight. So me and my little brother, Fatz, that's his name, Fatz, F&B Fatz. We walking, man. Fatz walking over to Tony's. So mind you, little shorty hang on Tony's. So when we walking across the street, we not even paying no mind. Like we all knew everybody wanted us to fight, but I didn't think like, all right, let's walk over here to fight. I didn't even care if I seen them or not. We just was going on about our day. So we get to the store. I hear the older dude like, there you go, right there. So the motherfucker walked up to me like, what's up? I'm tripping because like I'm beating shit up. At this time, I'm like, I was 16. I'm like a good 10-0 because I'm gang banging and I'm going up Calverton in middle school. So I'm fighting every day. I'm like 10-0, no bullshit. So I'm like, yo, you tripping? I'm ready to trash you. So yo put his hands up. So as soon as he put his hands up, yo, I like kneed him in his stomach, yo. Like the shit, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Yo, I kneed him in the stomach. Bow, like out of nowhere. Yo start crying. Like it was like, ooh, like he was fucked over. He started crying. I put him in the head, like I just started kneeing him in his face, like boom, boom, boom. So he got a younger brother. So I hear one of the big, like the older dudes, like telling, I forget his name, but he like, shorty, help your brother, shorty, don't let him beat your brother up like that. The little brother scared as shit. He like probably like 2 years younger than me, which my brother was as well. So I see shorty walk to me like this. He don't even know how to hold his hands up for real. He just scared shitless, but he think he a little thug. But now it's time to fight, so I'm sitting there like, I look at Fatz look at me, I straight did like that. I swear I ain't say nothing. I looked at Fatz and said, when I say, yo, my little brother walked over to shorty, hit him like with 3 on. Pick up, straight dropped. When shorty get on the ground, start holding his face, I throw shorty on the ground, we get to stomping both of them, yo. Like, ever since that day, like, everybody was like, yeah, they the tag team champions. He was calling us Kane and Undertaker, yo. Like, that shit is hilarious, yo. But it was funny because we actually, we younger, so we grow up. We was cool with the dude. Like, the dudes that we was fighting, like, we end up, like, that was our man for real. So, on them drunk nights, you feel me? All of us out there having a good time. We always bring that shit up. Like, yeah, we beat y'all ass. Y'all try to fight us. But yeah, yo, like, I've been really, like, just trying to think about, like, our good times. We've been through a lot of street stuff that we survived. And I don't even want to think about them times. Like, when we lost of our friends that we grew up with, our family members and stuff like that through the streets. So I just been thinking about all the little funny stuff, yo, like just the funny stuff. Like, it was one day, I was living with my mother, and they stayed right across the street. My little brother stayed right across the street. So one day it was school time. So of course I want to hook school. I go hook school over there because he was like suspended or something like that. So he was home. So I'm like, that night, I'm like, all right, bet. In the morning, I'm going to get ready like I'm ready to go to school, but I'm going to just come over there. And he like, all right, cool, we gonna do it like that. And you just, you know what I mean, we gonna hook like that. And he like, yeah, his grandfather used to be in there, but his grandmother wasn't. So he like, you just got hot under the bed whenever my grandfather probably, you feel me, Uncle Top don't never, he don't never, be on shit. He be in there in his room chilling type stuff. So we like, he don't really come out the room, so we good. Like, I go over there, hook. Why? Rest in peace and long live my Uncle Smiley. He had came in the room and he just was like, Church, what the hell you doing in here? Hey, why don't you supposed to be in school? I'm like, oh, I'm suspended and all that. I get the line and saying I'm suspended, this and that. So I ain't paying no mind. He like one of the young cool uncles. So like, you doing all this dirt out here, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, cool. He cool. He ain't say nothing. He just was like, oh, all right. Foul. Man, all of a sudden, probably like an hour later, I take a nap, wake up. Somebody like at the door, like at his front door. So it's like a dude, the dude in the neighborhood, everybody call his uncle or something. We call him our uncle for real. So it was one of our little neighborhood uncles. He like, hey, is church in there? And he was like, they was on some shit like, I don't know, he ain't in there. They was like, well, they know he in there. He upstairs in the room, they said. Man, they come get me out the room. They like, yeah, your mother putting your stuff out. I'm like, what? They like, yeah, Smiley went over there and told your mother you was over here hooking. So I look out the back door because I can see my house. Yo, my mother putting all my stuff out on the porch. Now that's raw. That's raw. So man, Fatz tripping like, man, what the... We wanted to beat my uncle up. We was so mad, yo. Like, yo, played it off so cool. Like, yeah, what's up, man? All that. He talking to us regular. Whole time he was getting like weed out the room and all that, like shit like that. So how the fuck you gonna tell on me and you doing dirt? I'm sitting here like, yo, what the fuck? I go over there like she yelling. My mother yelling outside. She on the porch like, you might as well come on out. I already know you in there. Come get your shit. I'm just like, yo, that was the last time I stayed home. After that, she told me, I think I'm grown. After that, it was over. I never stayed under my mother's roof after that. I just noticed that. That was it right there. That was the beginning of the church, y'all. I swear. I don't even think they was calling me church. They was still calling me Tank. I got that shit on me somewhere. I think it's over here. Yeah, they was still calling me Tank then. But yeah, y'all, that's two little short stories for y'all. Long live my brother, after me, Fatz forever,